know it is Drunken Chat, son.
Oh my goodness. Hey, this is chitlins, greens, and cornbread with the main man from Stranger Comics. I mean, this guy has been on our show more than some of the people in our freaking trailer, man. It is absolutely freaking fantastic. And so let me go ahead and talk to this guy, Sebastian from Stranger Comics. But man, how are you doing, man? Because here's the deal, man. Freaking last time we talked in person was in Baltimore Comic Con a few years ago,
right.
And I went to San Diego Comic Con, right? Because you were like, "Oh, I'm not going to Baltimore," so I was like, "Fuck it, I am going to go to San Diego Comic Con and meet up with this guy." And unfortunately, by the time I got there, you were actually freaking, fucking off somewhere. We were doing, and they were like, "Oh, we don't know where he is." It was like, all
Crazy.
right,
They rarely leave the booth. Usually I'm just
yeah.
glued to that thing,
Well, San Diego Comic Con is just a different monster, man. So hopefully they actually told you, like, "Hey, man, freaking, Chitlins or Lucas was by to freaking see you." But man, so it's been a while, man. It's been a
In a
while.
minute.
So, but look, let's
Take my shirt off for this,
Yeah, hey, it's hot, man. Freaking, and this is the preview. This is the pregame. This is something that's happening tomorrow, March 22nd, 2025. What time is it going? Let's get
So
ready.
yeah, guys, we have the new NIOBE Dura MORKA stuff right there. That's amazing. Me looking like a Turkish vampire. Like the whole thing's it's just the whole thing. So that is the Kickstarter page, guys. That is the one you want to get on because we've got some pretty cool freebies if you back at day one. I got some amazing stuff here, Lucas. Amazing stuff to share with you. Yeah, so that is the David Mack cover for NIOBE Dura right there. So we have 4 new comic stories on this campaign. And you can always pick up, of course, back issues, hardcovers, merch, the whole nine. But day one is important because you get the early bird opportunities to get some of the rare exclusive stuff. Like this this is the only time you can get this. This AKIRA inks will be on this. This you can do some dragon drifting right there with the AKIRA inks. That's on an early bird right there. But what's really dope is for you 90s fiends, right? You literally get this for free.
Mm.
You get this for free.
Now that is a homage to, is that Eternity or is it the other one? I'm trying to remember.
You got it.
Eternity.
That's
Okay.
The Kirby joint, the Jack Kirby trading card 90s homage. So what I decided to do is make a comic for it. And then check this out. On the back of the cover.
Woo! So that's like, I forget what book that's from, because there's like these little compilations where it tries to tell you everything about the power and the freaking speed of what's going on.
So we did that for this one, like with Dura's first appearance was in Dusu when it came out and what she's about. So I wanted to get really kind of fun with this for you real comic collectors and go, hey, look, I appreciate you guys, the love, the support. You've been rocking with us for 15 years. And back the kick day one with a physical reward. And this, you will get this bad boy for free. And the other stuff that we're doing, if you... Speaking of homages, I've got a couple of amazing homages. You saw this one,
Yes.
right here.
Yes, I was telling him yesterday, hey, I need that, but I need that as a poster because I need that as my background here. That is freaking amazing. I've seen people homage that before, but that is so fitting for this universe, man. That is freaking amazing.
And I tell you what's crazy about this artist is this is an actual real watercolor painting. So Casey Woolner, who did our other AKA Intactus, he did another Hive exclusive for us for the Hive guys a couple of years back. And I was like, his stuff is so good. He should be huge. And so he did this beautiful watercolor of NIOBE. And then he made a separate painting of this moth, which represents Vastar, kind of like the evil demon kind of guy, and as a magnet that you could actually put and move around on the original painting.
Wow,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's good. It's crazy good, man. So, I mean, you sent me a bunch of photos that you guys are going to have up, man, and I want to try to get to some of those.
Oh yeah.
I mean, one looks like. Let's see if I can get this one up, man. This. Look at this Frazetta joint.
Yeah.
This Frazetta homage. Oh my goodness, with the death. This was a Death Dealer freaking homage, man. Freaking, and it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now tomorrow for the March 22nd, the StrangerCon, what is that coming in? Is that coming in as what? As the cover of cover A?
MORKA Moa. That's a MORKA Moa early bird exclusive. So some of the early birds, you really want to jump on them because we've got really dope homages like the Silence of the Lambs, the MORKA Moa joint. We also have, let's see, it's probably lurking around here somewhere on this table of doom. There is a J. Lee intimate edition, shall we say. It's the first time we've ever done something that's a little bit more kind of grown. It's a beautiful kind of love affair in purgatory.
So hold on, because you're talking about grown, and tell me about this.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for that.
If you're an anime nerd, if you're a freaking anime nerd, holy motherfucking shit! What? Tell me about. Is this just a cover or what's going? What's
we're doing a leather.
I'm freaking out about this one,
Sebastian.
I'm freaking out about this one.
Good,
what the fuck is going on?
Good. You know why? Because you can actually.
Let me blow this up. Oh,
look at this. We just got this printed.
Hold on, me.
I was trying to find that. I think Quincy's taking a video of that. Check this out. So on the interiors, one of the rewards is you can add your name to the interior of that Death Note homage. And on the other side, it looks a little like this.
Holy, that is... Who did that artwork?
So this is Alex... Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Alex Patterson, who does the interiors for that comic called Confessions of a Demon. So basically, he's about a fallen angel, and it's all set in purgatory. So you want to get this. It's very much like Interview with a Vampire type story about an angel confessing his sins to a soul that's come to visit him. So you can get that Death Note homage, and then literally you can either put your name in or somebody else you might not like, and then find us at a con with this, and then we'll have some fun with you. We'll create some videos with you.
I don't want. You know what would be crazy? If Stranger Comics had a part of the webpage where, okay, let me go ahead and buy this.
Yeah.
And then you scan it, you send it to Stranger Comics, and then it exists on the Stranger Comics webpage somewhere.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's fantastic. Yeah, for folks that back that reward, you're going to get a 1-of-1 of your name in it, right? So let's say we get 20 people. Yeah. So if you get that bad boy and there's 20 other people in there, each person has their name in it, and that's it.
Oh man!
And that's in the early birds as well. So yeah, Death Note homage for Confessions of a Demon. The angel's name is Fendoom. Which in my magic...
Fendoom. That's where the doom comes from. Okay.
Exactly. And in my magic language, Fendu means to call, because he used to be an angel that people would call to. He was like the angel of singing and praise. but he fell from grace with his vanity, made a deal with the devil.
Man, you guys got some freaking good ideas just walking over there. Okay, so here we go. I've been in love with this for like the last year and a half. In fact, I think I got a copy of
You got the OG one.
Yeah, it didn't have the dragon on there. This was a homage to Akira. It doesn't have the one with the dragon, and I don't know what this little girl character is. I'm not sure who she is. I need to get spun up on her. I got to buy a bunch of stuff.
I appreciate that. So the one that you got was with a horse for the Tales of Asunda disciple. This is for NIOBE and Dura. Dura is the creator of the world. That's the chick with the horns. And that's little NIOBE who's kicking it on top of the dragon's heads. This is for the new NIOBE and Dura issue 3 on this campaign. And if you did not get NIOBE and Dura issues 1 and 2, that'll be on the campaign as well. It's one of the most important comics in the series because you'll see what NIOBE can actually become, and you won't expect it.
Well, she's already been NIOBE the Life Bringer. She's already been NIOBE. She is death.
Right.
I don't know where she could be, man. You know, you're pulling at my heartstrings. I just need to see. I just need her to see her on the freaking big screen someday, man. That's all I need, man. But somebody's got to get their shit together if we can get this going. So let's go with one of my favorite artists.
Oh yeah, Jay Lee. It's amazing.
Yeah. So let me preface this straight first.
So
Jay Lee is a absolutely fantastic, absolutely great freaking artist. However, how he puts that stuff out there sometimes is not my favorite. You can tell that he is a talented. He's got stuff, but sometimes the stuff that he chooses to put out there is not that fantastic. You can tell that there's something bubbling. However, this one out there seems like okay, he's getting ready to pop off right now. So the question is 2025 going to be his year? And this one might be it. So go ahead, man. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, this is Piece of Magic. So basically, that is Dura, the creator of the world with the horns lying down, and she is the ancient. She's one of the two creators of the world of Asunda, her and her twin brother. And when she's the ancient of the butterflies. So when she dies, she goes to purgatory to get to heal up and get reborn to continue to be the caretaker of the world. And her goal in NIOBE and Dura is like, I'm done with that shit. I want to pass that on to NIOBE. I'm out.
Really?
But that's the goal. But until then, right? She tells NIOBE a story of how she once fell in love. And basically, it's here in purgatory with the Farrier of Souls. So she's basically
okay.
He's torn between going back to save the world or stay in purgatory to be with her soul companion for all eternity. Now, here's the crazy shit: is if the Farrier takes off their mask, the devil comes for them. So if they want to be together, they want to make love, they want to kiss, all those types of shit, the Farrier has to reveal what they look like. And then it's like, oh, well, that alerts the devil. So who's she going to protect? Her lover or the world? So it's a real kind of epic, tragic love story. And Jay captured it.
It reminds me of the Greek, the story of Persephone and So yeah, so if people so there's the Agatha All Along. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that series right now. There is some deep stuff regarding Persephone and this and this. If I'm hearing what you're saying to me, feels like there's a little more detail that you guys are putting into it, man. So, man, sounds like it's a gotta read. The only thing that you haven't told me yet is that there's the mother involved and everything, which you guys can put that in for later on. But man, this sounds like it's going to be absolutely freaking fantastic.
Yeah, it's a beautiful comic. The art in there is amazing.
Jay Lee. Jay Lee,
Jay Lee.
Jay
Yeah,
Lee.
he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. So yeah, these new comics on this campaign, we put a lot of thought into the stories, how they will resonate with you guys, and obviously the art. There's a lot of thought behind all these comics, these covers, the art, the stories, the whole nine. You know.
All right, so here's the other. David freaking Mack.
David Mack.
He's already proven himself, but this dude is one of those dudes that he could just do whatever the hell he feels like at the point.
Yeah.
Right. He's not trying to be J. Scott Campbell. He's not trying to be Adam Hughes. David Mack is just going to do David Mack and just watercolor and just do whatever he wants, and it's absolutely freaking gorgeous, man.
It's beautiful. So that is Dura, and that's the reveal. We actually kind of reveal what the Farrier looks like on the left. So that's who she falls in love with. And we were like, you know what, for some of these covers, we'll just do the reveal on the cover because it's really, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's intimate. And you'll see the symbolism of the butterfly within it, right? I was saying rebirth. David's put.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of symbolism here. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Man,
it's beautiful. It's some beautiful stuff on this campaign.
Man. Well, there's always some beautiful stuff in all the Stranger Comics books that I've come across so far.
Thank you.
You know, you guys don't freaking mess around, and you guys are freaking killing people. It's just, you know, what was crazy is I forget how long ago it was. Is that your first time actually getting something across Diamond, and we'll get to that in a minute, as well as talk about it tomorrow. But it was the first time I actually saw NIOBE in the previews world book for Diamond, and that was fantastic for me because you guys were just freaking hugging and lugging it, man. Freaking going to con, trying to sell the cons and everything, man.
Next week, WonderCon, same. You know, it's an interesting journey, right? Which is like, why do we make these comic books? We want to honor the craft. We love telling the stories. Obviously, big hope to be on TV, film, all those types of things. But and we were at HBO in development for like, I don't even know, a few years. It felt like. But if it's just got to be right. At least the comics, you can control the vision as best as possible with how you want these stories and these characters. You want to protect these characters. Sometimes when it gets to TV and film, unless you work the right studio partner, you'll have a hard time protecting them.
Yeah.
So I don't say I've turned down a lot of stuff just because I didn't get a good vibe on what they would do with it. And sometimes companies come along, they just hold it, right? They go, yeah, here's an option. Great, thanks. Now we can hold it. So the other studio doesn't get it. So it's just going to be real careful.
Yeah. Well, let's not pause on the negative right now because we got all day tomorrow. We got all day tomorrow to talk about that stuff and the business of it and how because I was actually talking last week about the whole Blake Lively and the other stuff and how sometimes agents. Person's agents have such a big, huge impact on how things go. And I think I talked to you about maybe 2 years ago about that stuff because I was asking you about who your agent was, and because it was just coming like my brain cortex was coming into mind like, oh shit, this is crazy, and this has a whole big thing. There's a whole big of Hollywood and all this other stuff that we don't see, and that's what's definitely freaking holding you guys back. But but let's get on to the positive. Keep on
stuff. Yeah, these comics are beautiful. Kickstarter is going to rock. We're now going to be getting into gaming this year too. Yeah, we're going to do role play games.
I think that's the way to go, man. Freaking. Yep. I think here's a definite positive for you guys. If you guys get into a type of gaming cards or D&D type thing, and then from there maybe the video games, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Because even what's her name, Lady Death, right from
Oh yeah,
Coffee
Brian.
Fiends.
I love Brian. Yeah, Brian
Yeah,
Polito.
those, in fact, I saw those guys at San Diego Comic Con, and didn't I wanted to talk to them. I saw them there, but they had this huge well, they had a very nice lady who just happened to have all her assets out there, and
Right, sure,
I wasn't
sure.
trying to talk to him while he was trying to do his thing with this lady. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and let Brian do his thing,
Right.
because it was always. But I think that's the actual avenue to go, instead of still just, you guys can do this comic, but let's do the freaking gaming. Like look what you guys get, the Dura Ojeya thing right now. Do this, then take it on to gaming, get to the video gaming, and then because that seems to be an avenue
Yeah,
right now.
people like to roll dice, man. They like to, during COVID, everyone started gaming again. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit. And we've got now source material, right? For fans that, hey,
You
I want
guys
to
got a whole universe.
exactly. So, yeah, so that's going to be. We'll still put out our books for the source material because I love making comics and honor the craft. And but now we're going to start making games too.
Yeah. Um. So that's the Dura Jello. What else we got? Oh, this.
There you go. That's also another cover for Confessions of a Demon, and that's by the amazing Tahani Farr. And that the
Woo!
model is actually Quincy, who works with me. He and I wrote this one together.
This looks amazing, and I
It's
know it's gonna be
crazy.
amazing because one day, pretty much down the line, you guys are gonna put this into a foil, put some black background around it, and it's gonna be absolutely fan. Oh, hold up! You see, my man's got it already. Oh shit!
Oh yeah. Oh, these are going to be on the campaign, so you will be able to get this.
Look at that! Look at that! That is amazing. Put that in a 9 to 8 freaking slab. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
you're good to go. And then we actually bought only 50 of these, and we took it to Emerald City Comic Con. So we're having just a few up on the website, up on the Kickstarter for you guys.
Wow,
Yeah.
good stuff, man.
Thank you.
And then we're talking about the intimacy thing earlier.
There you go. That's by Tahani Farr again, same artist that just did the Demon one. That is Tales of Asunder, Love and Death, and that is Dura and the Farrier of Souls. Beautiful.
Y'all need to put some art on Penthouse Comics, man. Freaking, I don't know if you've seen that joint, but this is absolutely sexy. It gets the old libido going, man. Freaking,
For sure, for sure. There's no denying. I mean, it's
yo,
it's a central piece for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, and my co-author, who's going to be a guest tomorrow, Yetide Badaki, is amazing. So she is my co-author for this comic.
yeah. Okay, let's see. GT Key Comics, man. Freaking, hey, what's going on, guys? Comic Book Therapy. Freaking saying hello. And
Hello, hello.
253 Trace. That must be one of your guys, man. Never seen
I
you
know,
guys
I know,
before.
Trace,
Hello
for sure.
and
Yeah, yeah.
welcome. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is some fantastic stuff. And once again, tell us please, what time are we? I mean, what time are you guys starting, and what time is everything popping off?
So everything's popping off, guys. Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be in front of my at Stranger Comics YouTube live screen, literally for 10, 11 hours, like an idiot. If you want to hang out with the Drunken Chat Son crew, Chitlins, the whole gang, they'll be on at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern for a little bit, chopping it up, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I have Yetide Badaki's coming on at 11. This is all Pacific times. 11. Tahani Farr is at 12. I got Black Comic Lords at 4. I've got David Mack at 5. So yeah, I got some amazing guests. Andrew Cosby at 2 o'clock. He was one of the co-founders of Boom Studios. the nice one. So make sure you come to the stream if you want to see some amazing guests. And I always give stuff away for free on the stream while I back the while people back the Kickstarter. So if they tell me they back and I see it, I start just chucking stuff from the vaults for free. So StrangerCon is a chance to get a ton of stuff for free. And remember, you're going to get early birds, and you want to get the free stuff for backing it, which is this joint right here. And if you come to StrangerCon, we also have for free, just for hanging out, because we hit 100 likes already on the stream, you get the AKIRA Virgin for free. So make sure if Chillins puts in the link in the thing down below, hit the like button, subscribe button, on notify button on our stream. If we hit 200 likes, something else for free. We're already at 150 likes, so there's a shot. You're going to get something else, but you're going to get that just for coming to hang out on the stream tomorrow all day. That's it.
Man, once again, that was fantastic, man. I was so happy that you decided to come on to do just a preview. It was good. Yeah, well, we are going to freaking party up and freaking do the damn thing tomorrow. You've got so much good stuff, and it looks like you guys are on your way to do better and greater things, regardless of the bullshit in freaking Hollywood right now. So can't wait to freaking do it and freaking let's go forward adelante. And then man.
I appreciate it.
Man.